My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. I'm going to walk through my favorite prize pick entries for UFC Vegas 61. If you don't know what PrizePicks is, it's daily fantasy. It is incredibly flexible. It is incredibly fun, and you have everything you need to build a custom entry. You can customize how much money you're willing to risk and how much money you're willing to get. We have all sorts of things like safety nets and cash outs and things like that. Go to wewantpicks.com/prizepicks. Enter promo code WWP, and they will instantly match your deposit up to $100. If you give them 50, they'll give you 50. If you give them 100, they'll give you 100. Take the free money. The free money. Take that, follow some of these lines, and make some money. WeWantPicks.com/prizepicks. We have not missed a prize pick entry in, I can't remember when. We just continue to win, and hopefully we'll continue with that successful path going forward. If you are a premium member, you have seen my entry already. You saw it on Tuesday when these lines dropped. One of them has already moved pretty significantly, and I'm very confident about that, and that is Ilir Latifi. So I like the under on Ilir Latifi. Premium members, so people who went to WeWantPicks.com and clicked Become a Member, saw that I did the under on Ilir Latifi at 29.5 significant strikes. It is now 25.5. And four significant strikes sounds like it's not a big deal. We're talking about in the 20s. What is that, a 15% movement? That's a big deal. So all of a sudden, under 25.5 is not as appealing as under 29.5. I'm still going to go ahead and grab it. I still think there's value there. Ilir Latifi landed literally 10 significant strikes in his last fight, 5 significant strikes in the fight before that. So under 25 should be okay. This is a little different because he's fighting a dangerous grappler and most likely isn't going to want to end up on the ground, so he'll be striking the whole time. But still think Ilir Latifi under 25.5 is the way to go. That's the only one I like for significant strikes. You could potentially do more with Randy Costa because I do think there's some back and forth there. I think that fight goes a little longer than people think. Fight time minutes. I'm going to go Randy Costa again. I think over 6.5 minutes is probably the play, right? 5 minutes is a round. So this is saying just get somewhere near the middle of the second round. And I think that happens. Randy Costa is very tough. Guido Canetti's a pretty tough guy. He is older. He's going to look slow. He'll probably be a step behind. But he's a tough guy. He has not taken a ton of damages in his career. And Randy Costa, while he has power, he's not like end your night in the first 30-second type powerful guy. That's the only fight minute one that I like. You know, Mackenzie Dern over 13.5 is probably another very solid one. We'll go ahead and add that here. Because I think that fight goes a little longer as well. I think that fight's going to go a little longer. 13.5 minutes is kind of ridiculous. This is saying that Mackenzie Dern's going to get a takedown early or get stopped. Mackenzie Dern's not going to get stopped in this fight. She's tough as hell. Is she going to get a takedown early and submit Yan Xiaonan? It's always possible because of how dangerous she is with her jiu-jitsu, but her takedowns kind of suck. It might take her a little while to get there. So let's add her to the slate as well for the over. The takedown line, I like over on Mackenzie Dern. I think she'll get one takedown. The line is a half. All she needs is one takedown, just one. So I do like that line. I'm not going to add her twice into the same entry, and I already have an entry with the over half. Okay, so this is going to be a new entry, and we're just going to do the over fight minutes. She's going to get one takedown. One. It's 25 minutes. These other ones are tricky. Ilir Latifi, he may shoot none. Because why would he want to take down Alexei Oleinik? Tabitha Ricci, 3 is so high. She will get takedowns, but 3 is a very, very high number. Joaquim Silva, you never know. That guy's going to throw bombs, but he fights once a year. You just don't know what he's going to look like. Beast Boy should be over 2.5. If he doesn't come out here, let's go ahead. We'll add it. If he doesn't come out here shooting takedown after takedown on Vyacheslav Borshev, then he may have some CTE going on pretty early in his career. And fantasy score, the only times I ever touch fantasy score is if they have somebody way too high and I just think that person's going to lose or not win the way they think they will. And I'm not going to touch, I don't really like any of these. Frankly, Randy Brown, who I'm very, very confident wins. Francisco Trinaldo's a tough guy, so that might be a tricky one. He might not be able to get quite to 100. But I'm going to leave this the way it is. And guys, this is why I love PrizePicks. So let's go ahead. We're going to do less on strikes for Ilir Latifi, Randy Costa, more on fight minutes, Mackenzie Dern, more on fight minutes, Mike Davis, more on takedowns. And this is why I love PrizePicks. We have these. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these, I can 10 times my money. But I'm nervous. One of these is probably going to miss. So let's go ahead and do the flex pay. Flex pay, if they all hit, I 5 times my money. If 3 hit, I 1.5 times my money. So you have complete flexibility, complete control, what you even put in an entry, and then how you want your entry to go. I mean, I could put $12, right? It can be random numbers, right? It doesn't have to be even numbers. So we already have a couple entries going. Let's just make it 20. I'm pretty confident in this. 20 to win 100 if I hit it. If I miss one, if Mike Davis decides to have a brain fart or Mackenzie Dern does get that submission early, well, all of a sudden, I'll still leave with some money on 1.5 times my money. So I like this entry. Let's go ahead and lock it in. Premium members, you saw my other entries. Well, let's just do open entries now. So here's the entry I mentioned earlier, under 29.5. Premium members, you saw that. Go to WeWantPicks.com. At the top, click Become a Member. It's $10 a month, $2.50 a week. You hit one prize pick, it paid for itself, especially on fights where the lines move. Go to WeWantPicks.com/PrizePicks. Sign up, make a deposit. They will instantly match that deposit. Take their very free money, very, very free money, and play some of these lines. WeWantPicks.com/PrizePicks. Promo code WWP.